In 2010, Volkswagen introduced the all-new Jetta. They promised great for the price of good. Now, here's the 2012 Jetta GLI. Does it give you great handling for a good price? Let's find out. Well, for starters, the GLI has been enhanced with a much sportier shape. The look is also enhanced by the optional 18-inch alloy wheels fitted with Dunlop sport tires. Overall, I definitely like the shape. It's sporty, but not over the top. It blends in well with the rest of VW's line, and it is identified by a GLI badge, both front and rear. Kudos to Volkswagen for the trunk. It's very large and swallowed up a surprising amount of cargo. Also has a pass-through for skis. Inside, the dash top is all new, but basically everything carries over from the regular Jetta. The heated faux leather seats are comfortable and supportive, and I like the red piping too. You get power controls for the windows, doors, and mirrors. Nice straightforward design for the gauges, and the steering wheel shape can also be found on Audi and BMW. The armrest doubles as storage, and you also get 2 cup holders. On my test car, the infotainment screen just handles audio, but you can get optional navigation if you like. No complaints with the optional dual zone climate control. It works well. The overall fit and finish is very good. That's something that Volkswagen really concentrated on, and they got it right. The Jetta is well known for its class-leading rear legroom, so 2 or 3 people should fit just fine. The GLI's 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder makes 200 horsepower and 207 pound-feet of torque. That's good for a 0 to 60 time of 6.7 seconds and a quarter mile of 15.2 seconds. Top speed is limited to 130 miles an hour. You can expect 22 miles per gallon in the city and 33 on the highway. You'll also get 1 more extra mile per gallon if you opt for the DSG dual clutch automatic. So the entry-level Jetta is a bargain at under $16,000. But what about this sporty GLI? Well, it starts at right around $24,000, just over. And the Autobahn package adds 18-inch wheels. It also has leatherette seating, the Fender sound system, and dual-zone climate control. So that's a nice deal at just over $26,000. Then, if you want, you can add the navigation package for $1,000 more. That also gives you keyless entry. I think that's a very well spent $1,000. Great options there. And that way you're out the door at just over $27,000. Now if you want, you can add the DSG, which is VW's dual clutch automatic transmission. That'll add $1,100 to any level Jetta GLI. So if you want to shift yourself, you can do that and save $1,100. But if you want to add it on, then you're actually gaining a mile per gallon in fuel economy too with the automatic. It's that smart. So the choice is up to you. One thing I've always thought about Volkswagens is that they're very easy cars to drive. When I was much younger and learning to drive, I was always excited to drive Volkswagens. They were good to learn on, easy clutch operation, and just an overall easy car to drive. Red and white are certainly the most prominent colors, and it's easy to see the controls that you need to get at night on the steering wheel. The dash, fairly straightforward as well. You should be able to learn it very easily, so you don't even have to look. You know, they changed the steering wheel, and they also did that on the new Beetle, which I also recently tested, and it's really a bit like Audi and BMW, like the M3 I tested. So basically it's got a very German Teutonic feel, and that carries over to the instrumentation. It's not what you'd normally expect in terms of placement of the cruise control and things like that, but it works, and it does have a German personality, and that's important for a Volkswagen. Just listen to this thing rev. predictable engine, and with independent suspension and back, it's fun. So the question remains, does VW give you great handling for the price of good handling in the GLI? I think the answer is definitely yes. This is a very fun car to drive. Okay, it's not quite as nimble as the GTI, but that's because it's not as small. And this one will handle your whole family, lots of luggage, and yet it's still very fun to drive. I'm Drivin Ivan Katz.